Hi 7th grade authors, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how to start your Microsoft Word document so that you can successfully start writing your final copy of your personal narrative. Now here I am in Microsoft Word, and whenever you open up Microsoft Word, it's always going to ask you what kind of document you would like, and we just want a blank document. So a blank document is going to open up onto your computer. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you save it. This step is important for several reasons, and most importantly, it's important because you will lose your all your work if you don't save your file. So we're going to go up here to File, and we're going to go to Save As. You can hit Browse, and you can save it to whatever's best for you. I recommend saving it to your documents or saving it to your desktop. And if you do save it to your desktop, just to stay organized, I recommend making sure you have an English folder. So you can just rename a folder English, and then that way you can save it right into there. Now you want to make sure you name your file. Don't just name it document or whatever the generic name is. Make sure you name your file. I'd like for you guys to name it your personal narrative. And then I'd also like for you to put your last name on it. You can just leave a space there, and then you can put your last name, and that will just be, be helpful if I spelled my last name correctly. That'll just help me when I'm grading it. So we're going to save that, and then as you can see at the top, it has personal narrative with my last name. Now, one other thing I want to show you guys, in case you don't know how to do this, is just something with the settings of your document. We want to do a double space on this. Remember, this should be at least 2 pages long. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's really hard to make 2 pages, it's not, especially when your document is going to be double spaced. And the reason why we do this is because it's just easier to read, it looks neater, and that's just the format that teachers prefer. There are a couple different ways that you could do this. You could go to your paragraph, which is on the Home tab. You can click on Paragraph, and you could go to Line Spacing, and you could choose Double. Or you can right-click on your page, and it takes you to Paragraph as well. So you can get to it in 2 different places. And now we have a double-spaced document, and that's the preference that we would like for you guys to use. Now, when you're beginning your personal narrative, don't forget to title it. When you type your title, you want to align your text to the center of your page. You can see the alignment right up here at the top. You want to choose the one that looks like it's in the middle, and you want to make sure you give your document a title. Also, for school and academic, any kind of academic writing that you do, you want to make sure that your font is something that's really easy to read. We prefer this font is fine. We also are fine with Times New Roman, but nothing fancy. When you guys start to get into really fancy fonts, it makes it very hard to read, and it takes away from the academic look of your writing as well. You can use the 12 point, no bigger than that, if you're trying to get it to go onto the next page, so you think I'll just keep making my font bigger. That's not going to work. We don't want it to be any bigger than 12. Once you have your title, you're going to hit the Enter key. As you can see, there's a nice double space in between there. And then you want to go back to the left align. Now when you start typing out your personal narrative, you're going to want to make sure that you are indenting your paragraphs. Indenting means that it's going to have a space in the front. So I'll show you what this looks like. So this is not indented. This is indented. So you can see the difference there. One has a space in the front, one does not. All I did to indent was I hit the Tab key on my keyboard, and that's what's going to create that indent. So you can see the difference there. And once again, every time I type something new, I want to go back up to save. You can just use this disk right here, and it's going to save what I've been working on. Or you can go to File, Save. The only time you have to go to Save As is when you first create the new document. Alright, so that's how we're going to get started, and I'll be posting more videos soon about other details of this personal narrative.